Hello, hello. I just wanted to come on real quick with this topic that was on my mind of how to overcome thinking you're too bad for God to love you. And I know this because I've struggled with this in the past. You guys probably think like I'm a good person and everything, but we know what goes on inside of us, and we can question that, right? And I was listening to this song by Zach Williams, and I can't remember the thing or what the song was about, but one lyric was, "Bring it all to the table. There ain't nothing he hasn't seen before." And that really struck me. I was like, everything that we think is bad in our life, other people have struggled with too. Like, it's not like God's saying that, oh my, she's thought that, or oh my, I can't believe this. No, God knows it all. He loves you. He doesn't mind. And I was listening to another lady, I think her name was Dr. Michelle Daff, when I was younger. And she was saying that when we sin, which is pretty much just missing the mark, that's all it means. Like for an arrow to miss the mark, that's all that sin is. It's unbelief. Just don't stop talking to him. That's the main thing. That when you do something wrong, the devil wants to do that so that you stop talking to God. But don't give him that pleasure. Don't let him win that way. Keep talking to God. Go back into praying. Be like, God, forgive me. I know I did this. I'm really sorry. Please help me. And keep going. God already sees you perfect and clean and in your already glorified state where you're absolutely perfect. I mean, he's forgiven everything. It's in the sea of forgetfulness if you've asked for forgiveness. He wants to. It's the devil that keeps putting the things in our mind of, oh, he hasn't forgiven you. Oh, you're not good enough. All of this. So just remember, your past is in the past. It's already forgiven. You don't need to be thinking about it anymore or feeling condemned by it or anything. Like, just step out into walking to what God has made you to be. Because the devil, he's standing in front of you. Say if someone was standing in front of me, they're looking at me, right? Their back is towards you. All he can see is my past. All he's looking at is all the things I've done bad in the past. So that's all he can tell me. That's all he sees. But I'm looking into my future. God's looking into my future. He sees what I'm going to be. He sees what you're going to be. And so you can be seeing that, in my future, I'm not like that at all. I am completely different. I am who he wants me to be. So step into walking into that, because you can see what you're going into. God can see better things for you, whereas the devil cannot. So whenever you hear anything negative in your mind, it's not God talking to you. There's only two voices in the world, God and the devil. God's building you up and bringing you to becoming better. Because when we sin and stuff, it's not that it's hurting God necessarily. It hurts us. And that's why he doesn't want it for us. So it's just in our best interest to be good and be loving and be walking into more godliness instead of, what we think is fun and pleasure, which sometimes, a lot of times being good is the pleasure. We've been kind of conditioned to think that, oh, the only pleasure is bad things. But no, pleasure can be good too. But the devil kind of tries to make you think that, oh, you've done all these things. Look at all of this fun stuff you could be doing. Isn't this so much fun? And all of that stuff isn't. Someone explained it to me. I was listening to a sermon, and he said God's way, or the devil's way, is sweet and then bitter. Like sleeping with somebody or something. Like, it seems fun and exciting and everything in the moment, but then it's bitter afterwards. But God's way is bitter or hard first. Like, it's hard to wait. It's hard to be good. It's hard to do the right thing. But then it's sweet for the rest of your life. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that gives you a little bit of encouragement, because that was something I had been struggling with, in the past. And yeah, if you like that, definitely hit the like button, comment below your thoughts if you've experienced anything similar, and subscribe. It really helps me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.